Hey folks, how you doing? I'm Alex, and here I am in Bars Park. This is in Front Street, Bermuda. Very nice park, Marina Park. And just taking a stroll in the morning. We've had stormy weather these last few days, so I thought I'd take a shot, show you around here. We got a very nice shot of the marina here. So it's a little bit different what we're used to, but yeah, I thought it's nice. Not necessarily a beach, but nice. So what am I going to talk to you guys about today? I've been thinking about it. I've had a few days. I have a few things running through my mind. I'm still working on that other project that I talked to you guys about the other day, and that's coming along. Very close to launch. Very, very close to being traffic driven. So yeah, the project is coming on. The Lead Plus income system is coming along real well. So I said, okay, that's fine. But I've been spending so many days hibernating because of all this rain and storm that we've had. So I've had a few thoughts of what things we could talk about. Now, I thought I would talk to you today about being grateful about the people who have helped us to where we are today. Isn't that nice? Yeah, that's what I felt inspired. I saw a few stories this weekend, inspirational stories of how people around us have helped us get to where we are. We don't get to where we are all on our own. Some of us are lucky to have had a super mom, who did both mom and dad and did all this great stuff for us. Some of us had a great uncle that spent some weekends with us or whatever. Somebody who spent time with us. Some other one of us maybe had a great teacher. I remember I had a good teacher who taught me typing. And he made sure I learned typing all right. I was in detention every day being forced to learn typing. But I learned how to type. And it's a skill set that I still use to this day. So, we got these people who have influenced us. There was a story that I heard about, and it was about this young boy. And this young boy used to sell newspapers from the street corner. And he used to make about 3 cents, 5 cents, whatever, out of these newspapers. So he used to sell these newspapers from the street corner. And there was a man that used to pass by every day. But he always had his paper bought. He carried his newspaper and he always had his paper already bought. So one day the young man decided to take action, and he just said to the gentleman, he said, you know what? Why don't you buy the newspapers from me? I need the nickel. I need the extra change. So why don't you buy the newspaper from me? Instead of already having it bought. And I said, no, I never thought of it like that. I mean, I've always bought it from whoever I bought it from. I just did that. Okay. So, from that day onward, the gentleman decided to buy the newspaper from him. Now, the young boy, he was humble. He was, came from a very humble family. So the little money he made all went into the pot. So one day the gentleman asked him, do you want to be an apprentice? Because he owned a print shop, and he asked him, do you want to apprentice at the print shop? Of course, the young gentleman, the young boy said, yeah. I mean, Jacobs, it's a job. So he started to be an apprentice. And he started to learn the trade. So now the man started teaching him the trade. He also took a caring for him. He started to really like the young boy because he was very enterprising. He was working hard. He was doing everything that he could to learn the little trade that he was giving him. So you know what? He started taking him to the country clubs. He started teaching him tennis. He started introducing him to another lifestyle. That young man grew up, and he remembered his times at the country club. And the thing that impressed on him, that the career that most stood out in the country club, he thought, was the one that was lawyering. So he went to college. He was successful in college. He graduated, got his law degree, and today he is a judge, a federal judge. Now, the incredible part about the story isn't that he was a judge, is that he did all this. It's that you see how a simple act, a person that said, I could help you, helped him break the cycle of poverty, he might have ended up another generation of poor people. Now today he's a judge. He helps lots of people. He's even giving back to his community. They say that he's even involved in helping troubled teens. So you see, sometimes a simple act of kindness can turn into an incredible thing. Helping others is so critical. You know, when I was my grandfather's sister, you know, she's the one that founded here in Bermuda, one of the co-founders of the Salvation Army Bermuda, and very kind lady. I mean, you know, she was a very kind lady. That's what I remember of her. And there was a story that I heard, you know, that when they did because she passed away a few years back, and they were talking about different stories about her life. And one of the stories that I remember they were saying about her was that when she was a little girl, you know, teenager, that she was in the town of St. George's, which is in Bermuda, town of St. George's, and there was a little boy crying. And this little boy that was crying had a flat tire in his bike. So she scraped up the few pennies that she had in her pocket, and she took the bike to the cycle shop and got it fixed. You know, got it all patched up and got the boy off and running. You know, and you know, no more thought about it. But she said that a few years later, the story went, you know, a couple years went by, a few years, and you know, more than a few years actually, apparently, according to the story, you know, she was standing at the supermarket, and in the supermarket, a man came up, you know, a man came up to her and said, "You don't remember me, do you?" And she goes, "No, not really." "Oh, but I remember you, because I was that boy that you helped fix that bike, and today I'm going to buy you the groceries." Hey, you know, kindness comes back and back again. I always believe in that. I always believe that we can help others, and in our concentration on helping others, it will make us grow so much further. As a team leader, if you're worried more about making your team grow, making your team develop, you know, so that others can progress, your progress is almost automatic. You know, your progress is almost like in the cards. It's already there for you, because by helping others, you know, teaching them what you already know, pushing them along, encouraging them. You know, hey, we're trying to get people to succeed online. We're going to become serious team leaders. And I know I've probably talked about this topic about being team leaders, but I like to stress it, because teams is the key to success, I think, online. Because building successful teams is what's going to help us develop good money later on. Because income will be the key that we are here for. But by helping others and developing strong teams, we are going to be able to create a community around us that help us progress in our online business. So, you know, I hope you guys take the time to appreciate anyone who has ever participated in benefiting your life to this point. Anybody who's cooked your meals for you, anybody who's taken you in for the summer vacation, the dream summer vacation, anyone who's left a real impression. And I'm just saying, hey, you know what? Buy them a card, a thank you card, you know. Hey, Uncle so-and-so, remember that summer? Blah, 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 thank you. You know, just go around appreciating, because it will make you feel so much better, you know. And I'm feeling better. It's a great feeling. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the note. I hope you enjoy being down here. Beautiful little marina, you know. Hey, I'm going to show you a little bit more. So let's take a little quick look at it. Hey guys, I'm gonna see you in the next video diary, okay? See ya.